Did you know that 80% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck? And even though many of us work hard for a high salary, only 1 in 3 people will ever achieve true financial freedom. You might think a bigger paycheck is the key to building wealth, but here's the shocking truth. Your salary doesn't matter as much as you think. What really makes the difference is how you invest. Imagine this. If you invested just $100 a month in the stock market, starting at age 25, you could have over $250,000 by the time you retire, without ever needing a big paycheck. In this video, we'll show you how small, smart investments can build your wealth far more effectively than working harder or chasing higher salaries. We'll uncover the secret to financial independence and why your income alone isn't enough to get you there. Ready to unlock the power of investing? Stick around, because in the next few chapters, we'll reveal the true strategies that make the rich richer and why you're missing out if you don't start investing today. Chapter 1. The Myth of High Income. Why more isn't always better. Many people believe that earning a higher salary will automatically lead to wealth. It's easy to think that more income means more savings, right? But here's the twist. High income can often mean higher spending. Studies show that the more you earn, the more likely you are to increase your lifestyle expenses. In other words, the rich often end up spending more than they save. According to a study from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American household spends over 90% of its income each year. This idea that you need a bigger paycheck to be wealthy is misleading. The truth is, wealth is built by making your money work for you, not just by working harder for more money. As legendary investor Warren Buffett once said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Investing allows your money to grow over time, without you needing to exchange your time for it. Take a closer look at people who retire rich. They didn't necessarily have high-paying jobs. Instead, they invested wisely. It's about creating a system where your assets appreciate and provide a return, year after year. This is the essence of value investing. It's not about what you earn. It's about how you grow your wealth through smart, long-term investments. Chapter 2. The Power of Compounding, Small Investments, Big Returns. Albert Einstein famously called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Why? Because it's so powerful that small investments can snowball into huge returns. In fact, research shows that if you start investing just $200 a month at age 25, with an average return of 7% annually, you could have over $600,000 by the time you're 65. That's the magic of compounding in action. The key is patience. When you reinvest your earnings, they earn more. It's a continuous cycle that accelerates over time. Over a long period, compounding turns modest amounts of money into sizable wealth. This is why even if your salary is average, the right investment habits can still make you rich. Take the case of Warren Buffett. He started investing at a young age, but the real kicker is that he let his investments grow through compounding. In 2019, he still earned more from his investments than from his salary. And he's not the only one. The world's wealthiest investors know that compounding is the real secret to lasting wealth. Chapter 3. Investing smarter, not harder. Why time is your best friend. The common belief is that you need to work long hours to get ahead. But here's the secret. Time is your best friend when it comes to investing. When you invest in value stocks, you're betting on companies that will increase in value over the long term. The longer you hold onto these investments, the more they grow. Think of it like planting a tree. The more you water it, the taller it grows over the years. Similarly, when you invest in undervalued stocks, they become stronger and more profitable over time. According to a report by Credit Suisse, the average annual return of stocks in the US from 1900 to 2018 was about 6.7%. That's the power of time. It's not about quick wins, it's about holding steady and letting your investments mature. Investing smartly means focusing on quality investments and holding onto them long enough to see the returns. As legendary investor Charlie Munger said, the big money is not in the buying and the selling, but in the waiting. Don't rush. Let your investments ride the wave of time. If you're enjoying these insights, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss out on tips that could change your financial future. Chapter 4. From Salary to Ownership. How to build wealth with equity and dividends rather than relying on your salary. you can build wealth by becoming a partial owner of companies. When you invest in stocks, you're essentially buying a piece of a business. With value investing, you focus on undervalued companies that have solid growth potential. One of the best ways to earn money from stocks is through dividends. These are regular payments companies make to their shareholders. According to data from J.P. Morgan, dividends accounted for about 40% of the total returns from the U.S. stock market from 1930 to 2018. That means that even if the stock price doesn't grow much, you can still earn a steady income from dividends. By focusing on dividend-paying stocks, you can build a stream of income that doesn't rely on your salary. This allows you to reinvest the dividends or use them for your expenses. Think of it like having multiple streams of income instead of relying on just one paycheck. Chapter 5. The stock market isn't a gamble. How to buy low and sell high, without the stress. Many people fear the stock market, thinking it's a high-risk gamble. But value investing is anything but a gamble. It's about buying undervalued stocks and holding them until their true value is realized. The key is research and patience, not luck. Investors like Benjamin Graham, the father of value investing, used a systematic approach to identify undervalued companies. He believed that investors should focus on the intrinsic value of a company, not just its stock price. This strategy helps you avoid the emotional roller coaster that comes with market fluctuations. If you buy low and sell high, you'll come out ahead in the long run. But remember, the trick isn't to panic when the market dips. If you follow a solid value investing strategy, downturns are opportunities to buy more shares at discounted prices. As Warren Buffett famously said, "Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful." Chapter 6. Beyond the paycheck. How to use the money mindset to shift your financial future. It's not just about how much money you make, it's about how you think about money. Your mindset plays a crucial role in building wealth. The key to becoming financially free is learning to think like an investor, not just a worker. Rich Dad, Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki emphasizes the importance of financial education in developing a mindset that focuses on creating assets rather than accumulating liabilities. A high salary may be nice, but it won't make you wealthy if you're stuck in the cycle of spending. It's important to focus on buying things that appreciate, like stocks or real estate, instead of spending on things that depreciate. Shifting your mindset means seeing opportunities where others see risk. For example, during market crashes, experienced value investors see bargains, while most people panic. The wealthiest individuals often have a money mindset that helps them stay calm and think long-term, even when others are overwhelmed by short-term fluctuations. If you want more tips like these and want to change the way you think about money and investing, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell. We're here to help you build a smarter financial future.